Losing weight fast and not having to exercise sounds ideal. And really, that's the ideal protein way. Dr. Jeff Widmeyer talks about this physician-monitored program. Take a look.
Ideal Protein is a physician-supervised weight loss program that is a low carbohydrate. It's not a high protein diet. It's the ideal protein. So it gives your body just the right amount of protein. That is a very effective weight loss program that I've been offering to my patients for 4 years now. I was the first patient. I lost 35 pounds in about 6 weeks back in 2011.
Oh my God.
And have kept it off. And it has, so when I saw how effective it was, I was then willing to start offering it to my patients, because so many times patients say, oh, my doctor says I need to lose weight, but they don't give them the tools. And this is a fantastic tool that operates on the low carbohydrate ketosis model. What distinguishes Ideal Protein from other weight loss programs is it's very fast. Women tend to lose 3 to 5 pounds a week.
Wow.
Men tend to lose it a little faster, about 5 to 7 pounds a week. A day in the life of this diet is an Ideal Protein food for breakfast, an Ideal Protein food for lunch, plus some vegetables and salad. For dinner, a serving of meat and vegetables. For vegetarians, a serving of protein and vegetables, and we have a number of vegetarian patients who do great with it. And then there's a third serving of an Ideal Protein food in the evening. And as you can see, there's a bunch of different, and that's only a very small, what you're looking at behind us is only a very small amount of the selections.
And the nice thing too is that folks then come in back to you on a weekly basis and they kind of do a weigh-in. You know, you're keeping an eye on them and you're giving them new food on a regular basis.
That's right. It's very structured. It takes the guesswork out of it. You know exactly what you're going to be having for your meals. It's physician supervised. What we don't do here is have you come in for group meetings. We allow people to come in on their schedule, and we try to just make this a very individualized experience for people, so that, you know, some people are a little uncomfortable being in a group setting talking about their weight loss, and we make this very private and one-on-one.
And since you've been through it yourself, you know, do you still then use the product, or did this change the way you think about food and use food?
Both. And, you know, and I tell all of our patients, it is very hard to stay lean in this world, and occasional weight gain is not uncommon. And the nice thing that I've found, I tell my patients, I say, I lose the same 5 to 8 pounds about 3 or 4 times a year. You know, I'll see that, oh, I picked up that little bit of weight. I'll go back on the program for a week or two, drop it back off, and I'm back to baseline. And we have a lot of patients who have that very similar experience, that rather than waiting until they get to 30 or 40 pounds overweight, they see, oh, wait, I've picked up a little bit of weight, I'll go back on this. And the second part of your question, it does if you're smart, it changes the way you eat. And we should all be eating a lower carbohydrate diet overall anyway. And this sort of teaches you the value of that and gets you in the habit of it as well.
And the neat thing too about this program is that you're drinking more, you're literally flushing out the fat, and you don't have to spend like 12 hours in the gym either.
That's right. This is not a diet program that combines a vigorous exercise program with it. We want you to go on this program, follow it strictly, lose that extra fat, and then join the gym, then join that spin class. But you don't want to plan to do that while you're going through this diet.
And I have a chance over here to talk with Sharon, and you've been on this program with your husband. Tell me a little bit about this.
It's been a very successful, easy to follow diet program. In fact, I've been describing it as just a meal plan. I'm a mother of 5, so I have to feed a lot of young children, a 9-year-old, teenagers, 2 in college, and their friends, and I can still do that and follow the diet. Basically, you get to choose the type of food that you want to eat for dinner. Like Dr. Widmeyer had explained, in the morning you have an Ideal Protein food. You can still have cereal. You can still have your coffee. It trains you to eat wisely, to have portion control. It brings you back to healthy living, and that healthy living has so many benefits, more than I can explain to you. For example, my husband is not here this week with me on the diet. However, I did pack his food for him. He is trout fishing with one of my sons that's home for spring break in Asheville, North Carolina. He would never have gone on this trip and even participated in the trout fishing or hiking. with his waders on and his boots because he would have felt uncomfortable. He would have been tired from eating too many carbohydrates, and he wouldn't have, felt the energy level that he has now.
And another exciting thing too is you guys have a reunion coming up, and you're just going to go in there and rock it because you both lost this weight, right?
Yes, we are. We would never have been signed up for this reunion. My husband graduated 30 years ago from the Naval Academy, and we're going in October for that reunion weekend, 3 nights. We're staying in an historical inn. He's so proud. I'm proud of him. He's proud to show up there and go. He would never have wanted to go, but he has lost 40 pounds since the middle of January.
Wow. How about you?
I've lost 26 pounds, and we're still trying to lose about 10 more.
And to learn more about Ideal Protein and what it can do for you, give Widmeyer Vein Center a call, 434-847-LEGS. Also online at veinhealing.com.